Hello everybody, my name is Rory and welcome back to Firebeard Outdoors. It's been a while since I've posted a video. Life has got in the way, been quite busy. However, I'm now out in the woods and today I've got a new video for you. It's going to be based on shelters. So I have 5 shelters which I'll show you in a minute. 3 tarps and 2 canvas tents, type style shelters. I'm going to show you how to set them up, and I'm also going to talk about the pros and cons of different ones that I use. So starting on the left, what I've got here is a standard issue British Army basher. It is camouflaged with the British DPM disruptive pattern material pattern, and was standard issue in the army for many years. These two here are both DD hammocks tarps. They're very good for general use as well as using with a hammock. I've got a 3.5 by 2.4 metre and a 3 by 3 metre. What I've also got here is a Polish Lavu, which is a Polish Army canvas teepee style tent. And finally, what I've got here is a World War II era US Army pup tent, which I've modified as a camping shelter. So I'm going to set each one of these up and I'll get to that. So the first tarp I'm going to set up is the Army Basher. It's the most simple, basic shelter there is, pretty much. I've been using these since I was about 13 when I joined the Army Cadet Force a long time ago. I've used them throughout Army training, and I've always thought they were one of the best bits of kit you can get for shelters. They're very lightweight, can pack down nice into a pack, and all you need to set one up in the standard lean-to setup is a couple of trees, one there and one there, a good distance apart so you can stretch it out nice and taut between them. There are many other methods to set it up, different varieties for different circumstances. However, for today I'm just going to show you the basic lean-to. Okay, so that's the basic setup of the basher. As you can see, it's quite a simple setup, requires very little bits. I've strung it between the 2 trees using some bungee cords and just some string to get the right distance. And then I've pegged out the back and then used 2 guy lines to bring it out forward. Now, I've done it as like a 3/4 L shape. You can either do it as a half A-frame like this, or you can do it as just a total straight lean-to, straight down to the floor from the top. But this way, you get a bit of shelter. You get more shelter from the elements, and you can also look out to like a fire or your camp. So this is my general setup for a basher. Okay, so for this one, that's just a standard sort of 3x3 tarp setup for going under a hammock. Sometimes you can stick a ridge line underneath, and there are different setup methods. This is just a demonstration of the shape and sort of the look of it, and I'll show you what it's like underneath. So as you can see, here's the setup. It's been stretched out between two trees. I haven't done it perfectly. This is just a demonstration. I'm not going to sleep under it tonight, but yeah, so it's done in sort of a diagonal formation to give you the most space, and pegged out to either side, and you just sort of see you get a lot of space under here. You can stick a hammock up, and you have all the space to keep your kit and yourself dry and to move about. Okay, so I've just taken down the 3x3 tarp. I'm not going to put up the other 3.2 by 2x4 because it's just the same as the previous two. You can set them up in exactly the same way. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move on to the lavu. So the Polish lavu is what the Polish army used to use. It is made up of two canvas ponchos which button up together to form a teepee. So so this is the Polish lavu setup. As you can see, it's a sort of teepee type tent. All it takes is quite easy, just peg out the sides, and then it requires a ridge pole in the middle. The ridge pole can get in the way and it does reduce your mobility inside. However, it is necessary. There is alternate methods where you can build a frame on the outside and suspend it up. But today I was just showing you that it comes with the ridge pole, so that's part of the kit. The downside of a lavu is it is canvas, so it is heavy, it is quite bulky, it doesn't pack down well, but you know, it is a good bit of kit. As you can see, there is quite a bit of space inside. This was designed for two Polish men, soldiers, with all their kit to fit inside, so it's got to be quite a decent bit of room in there. Okay, so the last shelter I'll be putting up is the US Army World War II canvas pup tent, which I have modified into a shelter. So this pup tent is set up in a similar way to the teepee, to the lavu even. It's got two ridge poles on either side, and then you peg out the 6 corners. I've modified this by unthreading 2 seams over there to create this flap here, which I would usually stretch out like this and it would act as an awning, so you get all that room underneath. Due to the resources and time at the moment, time constraints, I'm not going to fully set it up. However, here is an image of what it looks like fully set up. Okay, so those are my shelters. Each ones have their different pros and cons. Tarps are lightweight, versatile. They can be easily put up and taken down. Only restriction with them is that you require trees to set them up. When it comes to the Lavoo and the pup tent, they are big and bulky, canvas, but they're spacious and they can be set up wherever. They don't need trees to set them up, so you can set them up on a hill or in a marsh or wherever you need to. Right, so thanks very much for watching my video. I hope you found this interesting. There are more shelters out there, more different ways of setting them up, but that's just a brief overview of what I've got and how I do it. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Farewell.